Hi and welcome to the Mothership. My name is Sasha. Let's see what our messages are for today. Just one more shuffle. The heart of the reading today, we have the Hermit, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Universe. So a lot of you are going through a lot of big changes and coming to the end of cycles and also fresh beginnings. This is about completion, and this is where if you've been working on yourself, maybe you're reaping the rewards of doing that inner work and seeing a new reflection of a new cycle. And if perhaps maybe you haven't been doing the internal work, working on your subconscious reprogramming and doing the programs by Sophia, this can be a repetition of the same cycle as well. So just notice where you're at in that cycle within your growth and expansion. And if you haven't yet begun working on the programs, this is your call to do so that you can have a brand new cycle where you're getting out of that cyclical karmic type of circle. This is where you begin to really change and uplift yourself out of those cycles. There's also a reminder to check out your astrology. This can be your personal chart and cosmology reports. Definitely look in my channel list, and you can request some assistance through Divine Sis, Andrea, and also I believe Brittany, Twin Song 717, is doing charts as well. Two people in the community that are highly respected and can definitely point you in the right direction as to learning more about your sign. And in learning about your sign, this is not just about learning about your personality traits. This is actually learning about the chart so that you can understand the movement of the planets. Each planet has a ruling over each sign, and also when you begin to understand the attributes of the planets and the way that they're moving in their orbital system, you will then see the pattern in your own life and even in people around you. You'll see how it's affecting them too. When you begin to understand how the planets affect you in their movements, you'll begin to get up out of that conditioning. You will understand that you can transcend even how you're affected by your chart and the star systems and things like this. It is used as, I wouldn't say control, but there are elite and secret societies who, for eons and eons and beyond millennia of time, have used the information contained in astrology and planetary movement to just make their biggest moves. And right now is one of those very important times. So as you begin to understand the cosmology of the times and how you play a role in it, it will help you come out of those limitations. So that's also something that you should be working on all the time, as well as deprogramming yourself and your subconscious of negativity and releasing that negativity that's been stored within you through working through Sophia's programs. And those are down below in the description box. You can get those today. They're half off. You can also choose one of the mini programs to go along with either the union package or the master package. So we also have the Hermit here and the Seven of Pentacles. And again, this is about doing that internal work. It's about taking that reflective space. This can be you taking a solo adventure to do this, or this can be you just creating this time for meditation and to go deep into your own psychology deep into study, deep into knowing yourself on a deeper level, and to doing this release work. This is something that will change the course of your entire life. Like I said, the programs by Sophia are half off right now, but they really are priceless. The promotion is just to assist many, many more people at this time. As many people are beginning to awaken to who they really are, these programs are essential. They will help you. So take a moment and invest in yourself today. Let's shift into looking at the divine feminine aspect. We have the Lovers, the Ten of Cups. We have the Four of Swords, the Lovers again, Queen of Swords reversed, and Five of Cups reversed. So you might be coming out of some heartache. You might be coming out of kind of working on and changing your heart chakra and the things that you've been through in life. You may have been taking a look at these things. This can be looking at even past relationships and the cycles and patterns that you have carried over into relationships and the types of people you've attracted based on your conditioning and your upbringing and things like that, based on expectation and external judgments. So this is you taking a pause, taking a reflection. And if you haven't done so, now is your second call to take that time out and rest, rejuvenate yourself. Many people right now are experiencing heightened ascension symptoms. So this is your call to take excellent care of yourself. There's no excuse. This is all about self-love. You have the Lovers card here twice, so some of you might even be choosing between two lovers, and also you might be really feeling that push and pull on your twin flame path. And when you feel that push and pull, that's a call to do your inner work, and that's a call to get yourself into mission, because mission is the only thing that's going to stop that push and that pull within you. This is the only thing that's going to help you to move along with your twin flame contract. So it's also important to understand what that is. You can check out some of Sophia's playlists. And this is also a call to get the Twin Flame Union package if you haven't already. This helps you also with how to manage not only your side of the contract, but when you're really effectively working with your contract, you'll begin to understand your twin's contract as well. And you'll begin to understand those key things that will help you with this pull towards them. This is all about your side of the contract. This is about your work that you're doing on yourself to get yourself into that place where all of your emotional happiness and desires are met. And this is about having it all. You don't have to limit yourself in what you want. If you're limiting yourself, look at why and where those wounds are coming from. Because you are multidimensional, you're beautiful, you're perfect, like how you were born was perfect. It's only through these outside conditionings in your culture and society that were imposed upon you that create a mask as to who you really are. So when you lift these up off of you and out of your system, you're able to reconnect fully with your own alignment and your true happiness and bliss and go for your desires. I would suggest, if you're buying one of the packages now, to also select the mini program on confidence or anxiety. Either one of those. There's also one on trust. These will all help you as well to understand the dynamics between your twin flame and yourself, and why maybe you attracted the types of situations you have. This will also help you to clear those out and to move more fully into not only who you are and a holistic lifestyle, but into that higher degree of yourself to where you can manifest what you want. You can really have your desires met in this lifetime. So we're also looking at choices here. Choices that are all up to you right now about how you move your twin flame path forward. This is like, again, this is about the contracts between you and your twin flame. So again, this is just your choice. We all have free will. But this is also about removing that negativity within you so that you can be your own sovereign self. And this is also about some of you actually might have a mirror soul as well. So this can be that dance between your twin flame path and your mirror soul as well. Let's shift to looking at the divine masculine aspect. When you watch these types of readings, I always encourage you to apply both sides of the reading to yourself. We all have that inner polarity of divine masculine and feminine aspects. And if you are ascending on your path, you'll notice that you are shifting, even with the planets and within your own self, you'll be shifting between being more centered in your masculine or feminine aspect at different times. So this is a call for you to know where you're at as well, to know where you are in your polarity at all times. Divine masculine aspect, we have the High Priestess, we have the Queen of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups, and Temperance reversed. So a little bit of indecision, and also I'm feeling that some of you have this sense of almost helplessness. So this is a good time to look within and notice that inner child wounding or adolescent wounding, where maybe you weren't supported in the way that you needed to be supported. Many of you have gifts and abilities that weren't recognized, and this has to do with you and your twin flame contract. This has to do with you being an empath and a starseed. This has to do with you being a leader and a teacher. And when you understand that you are a leader, many of you are getting these heightened psychic abilities. Many of you are tapping into this intuition and understanding that there's a greater plan that's even above maybe what you had planned for yourself. So when you look back to your childhood and your adolescence, you may see that you weren't supported by your culture or your upbringing because maybe they don't understand this. And these are gifts and talents that not everybody has. So that's why it's up to you to do the healing on yourself and to call on universal support now. Call on this community for support now to help you reach this place of wholeness within so that you can be all that you came to be on this earth plane at this time. This is about understanding your mission. If you're not familiar with mission, you're in the right place. As you work through these programs that are in the description box below, these were created by Sophia. They help you to deprogram all those places and heal that inner wounding so that you can align more fully with who you really are. And when you have this internal alignment, this will only open up these channels even farther where you're hearing more divine guidance and wisdom and you're connecting yourself with your guidance team at all times. And then you don't have to look outside of yourself for support anymore. You don't have to feel those lower vibrations and emotions so deeply. So you also may be considering what you want to offer, maybe to your counterpart or even to the world. And you may be also really feeling passion towards what you want and desire right now and wanting to rush in. And then also there's this part of you that wants to hold back. And this is all about that wounding that I mentioned earlier. And these are the what ifs and the personal doubt and things like that. But don't let yourself be held back. Your passion is there to show you the way. And when you follow your heart and your passion in this way, things will open up for you. So there may be a push and a pull here also for you. And when you feel kind of pulled in two directions, that is your challenge, to identify what your passion is and to go for it. Many of you are releasing and letting go of false expectations, and these can be even just things that you had in your mind about how another person should act or be, or the way that your path should unfold. This can be even expectations of yourself. Many of you are opening up to a higher degree of who you can be, and this is where these things fall away naturally. So you may be coming away from those things that didn't serve you in the past, because you're on your way to your happiness and your fulfillment, and you're following your bliss and your passion. So it's really important to release these things that have been holding you back. And the key is not to look outside of yourself at another person. It's to look within your own self at how you've been limited in the past. And when you rewrite these limitations, and this is covered in the programs that I mentioned step by step of how you can do these things for yourself. You don't have to go to years of therapy, or you don't have to like be on your own in this. These programs were designed to support you in this process that you're in right now. And they will lead you through it step by step, telling you exactly what you need to do to rewrite your story so that you can be aligned totally with your own self, have that inner alignment. So we have the temperance reversed as well. This is a call to get your feet on the ground and to continue opening up spiritually. This is where you're tapping into that higher wisdom. Some of you are also dealing with this idea of not being worthy of even having this connection within yourself. So this is where you need to pour that self-love and care into your own life. And this can look like something that you haven't been doing before. So this process that you're in is your inner alchemy. This is where you are tempering yourself. This is where you're learning about all the intrinsic parts of yourself and how to move forward in balance and harmony. This is also about you continuing to trust in the information that you're getting intuitively and to heal that wounding that says differently. This is about learning to trust yourself and your higher vision. Let's get a few guidance cards for today. Divine Masculine, we have infinite supply. This is a remembrance that you're a part of the greater universe. You're beyond the universe. You're multidimensional, and everything is available to you at every moment. Like I said before, you're in the right place. All the tools that you need and all the support that you need for these next steps on your journey are right in front of your eyes right now. So just look in the description box and get started today. This is a remembrance that you are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. And if you really look closely, you've never been without this universal support. At the heart of the reading, we have golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So again, this is a reiteration of trusting that the information before you is appropriate for your path, taking action. And this will also assist you in this movement forward. This will also assist you in clearing out your emotions and to really give you that freedom. This will give you the expression that you need as well. If you get in alignment with your mission, you'll be able to have that expression of your soul. This will help you on your path. This will help other twin flames on their path as well. Divine Feminine, you have endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. This is all about that place within your twin flame journey that you're on. And taking that rest, that rejuvenation, and putting an end to these other cycles so that you can have your true happiness.